It sounds like no other. It's tracks, rolling up the hills of San Francisco's steep terrain, and is proudly displayed throughout street corners.
When you are thinking of cable cars, or San Francisco's cable cars, that's a must-do thing.
Gripman Luis Montaño has been piloting a part of history for nearly 3 decades.
The history alone is just priceless, and that's one thing that my passengers, I try to give them a little bit of information so they're not just going for the ride, so they become part of the ride. Today you're gonna be all sweaty and
So when the pandemic shut down the cable cars for a year and a half, San Francisco's wooden Skyliners were hit with a derailment. Not a lot of things have survived more than a century, but the cable cars have. They survived disastrous fires, earthquakes, but the recovery of the pandemic has been a challenge for 3 years and can only become uphill.
We're here at our cable car turnaround. It is one of our most sought after destinations for people visiting San Francisco.
The schedules have changed drastically. They were accommodate the lower levels of ridership post-pandemic.
And though the cars have always been popular, the pandemic has caused a slow ridership recovery, resulting in a decrease of more than 30% of trips, according to the National Transit Database. A new reality for drivers like Luis are having to get used to.
It means the ridership is down. A lot of people are not visiting the city, or tourists are not as often coming.
The recovery of tourism has been a bump in the road for the cars, but Luis Montaño is trying to make every ride memorable for each passenger.
So I just try to have fun so everybody can have fun. And there'll be something that they will remember and talk about.
For the Hearst Journalism Awards, I'm Denzen Cortez.